Welcome back to Junket Jam Live. I am your host, Christopher Albert, and I am joined today with the president of No Cure, No Rest. They are dedicated to promoting HIV and AIDS awareness, education, research, and testing. Hello again, Raymond.
Hello.
Your organization, as you said, with the goal of bringing not just HIV awareness, but removing that barrier to more regular HIV testing to those in marginalized and under-resourced communities. You do have Christmas toy drives. You do donation and distribution of food, clothing, personal and care and hygiene kits. Do you provide HIV and AIDS testing at all of these events?
No. So at the toy giveaway, it's just a toy giveaway.
Not appropriate for that?
Time and place for everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? If somebody wanted to get tested, we definitely could whisk them away to have some privacy to do that. But the toy giveaway, that we usually get toys. The last 2 years we got toys from Tots, which is a great organization who provides
we donate
toys
every year. I dump it in the box.
Yeah. So the toys that you donate
you pick them up at a location.
Get donated to nonprofit or 501c3s, right. And then they ask us to distribute to our communities. Right. So that's what we've done the last 2 years. We do a back to school giveaway. So we don't do drives. Drives to me is you asking people to give stuff.
Got it.
Everything is we're giving it away. So we've I think filled 450 backpacks with supplies and given out. This was our first year doing that, and we had a great partner. Schumann and Hill was a law firm who donated money where we was able to go out and pretty much they financed our back to school giveaway.
Yeah.
So thank you, Schumann and Hill. We hope to get more finances.
Yes. It's a testament to your dedication, not just to the cause, but to your community. Organizations and other companies believe in it just as much. So what is the common procedure of an HIV AIDS test?
The ones that we were able to procure, and I want to say thank you to Pena and Khan law firm, attorneys at law. They financed us. These things are expensive, all right? These go for about $100 a pop.
Wow.
$100,
wow. So when we think about, there's another barrier, right? It's an expense.
Yes.
That many people don't have.
Yes, but when you go to a clinic, they'll provide that for you.
An HIV test is still a luxury that we can take for granted here.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. So there's two types of tests. There's the two rapid ones, which is prick your finger.
Okay.
Right, and then there's
who wants to do that?
Then the ones that we have are the oral ones, which pretty much you swab the top of your gums, the top outside and the bottom. And then you stick it into a solution, and 20 minutes, it's almost like a COVID test.
Right.
These tests right now, with the technologies and everything created, between the oral one and the prick one, about 99% sure. So if someone tests positive, right? If someone tests positive, what we do is, we fill out, so they're filling out paperwork. So we have paperwork in English and Spanish. Depending on the community that we do go to in the Bronx, that we might have to go Bengali, have different paperwork where people can fill it out. Our things are not intrusive. We just ask you your name. If you don't have to give your name, you don't have to give your name. But we have to put down our lot number, who's testing, and so forth, which we have been trained. So if someone's negative, we get a paper that says they're negative or non-reactive. That's what the test reading will read. Non-reactive means negative.
So what happens if someone does come back positive?
We direct them to go to either a clinic. Well, yes, obviously a clinic or a hospital to request a blood test. You have the rapid test, it's 99% sure, but now you need another paper that will have, here's some locations, you need to go as soon as possible. Preliminary, this is saying it's reactive. Reactive means positive.
Someone could react in very different ways. Are you prepared for that? I mean, do you have to have know where security is, exits, I don't know, social workers?
We haven't had anybody yet test positive in the times that we've been doing testing ourselves or doing it with partnering with Argus. Our thing would be, here's the results. You need to go here. If you need to speak to someone, here's a number to call. You know we're not at that level yet to provide a social worker on staff yet.
Yes, and if I don't have the answers, I know someone who does.
Yes.
And that's just as helpful and effective, right? Now, your son, your mother, regularly volunteers with you at your events. What does it mean to you in terms of significance, having your family support you in that way?
Being side by side with mom, we call her mom, she does this. You know what I mean? She's a recovering addict, 28 years.
28 years?
28 years. I've watched her, having to watch her sister, our aunt, succumb to this. And then her working in this field and going to shelters, going to Rikers Island to do testing, to talk about it and so forth. And, she does it. Yeah. So I'm just picking up that mantle and running with it. And when she's able to volunteer with us, it's great. And I have my son. We were just at the Barclays.
That's right.
We were introduced at Center Court. He was there with me because he has been volunteering. We partnered with my school's campus ministry where we make sandwiches for a midnight run. He was there helping sort out clothes, and, wearing his shirt and just having a grand old time. And he's there with me at the AIDS Walk. We actually made their website. For some reason, he looks angry in the picture, but he's holding the stick with the sign that says "No Cure, No Rest," and you see me with a bullhorn, and you see my program coordinator as she was walking with us.
Yes. How did you go about finding and building a team of others to support you in your amazing and important endeavor that also share your passion for HIV and AIDS awareness and outreach?
So 2 of my board members, so I have 4 board members besides myself. 2 of them are my fraternity brothers. Michael Pinto from Florida, he's my treasurer. Christopher Guillon, the alumni chapter from New York, Oraños. He lives in Albany, very passionate, he's my vice president. Then I have Kina Rosas, who I worked with, knows mom, knows the family, very passionate, she's the secretary. And then I have Melissa Hernandez, who is my program coordinator, who really helps behind the scenes.
Yes.
You emailed her about setting up this interview.
Don't tell my business on air, please. Some people like to use the word lucky, but it takes work to cultivate relationships. It's also a testament to who you are as a person, for other people to want to not just work with you, but invest their time and obviously volunteer their time, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about fundraising, because No Cure, No Rest fundraise, for GMHC AIDS Walk, the world's largest and most visible HIV and AIDS fundraising event. You helped them meet their goal of $2 million. You are currently organizing to participate and fundraise money again.
Yes.
In this year's AIDS Walk, I believe No Cure, No Rest's goal is $3,000.
Yes.
Why is it important to raise money for an organization who already is a large and successful in providing HIV and AIDS care, prevention services? They do provide advocacy as well for thousands of people living and affected by HIV and AIDS.
Last year, our goal was 3,000 as well.
Okay.
And I had made a promise that if we reach that goal, I would shave my head at the AIDS Walk. Obviously, I still have my hair. We didn't reach the goal, but we raised $2,279. And we were ranked.
To sneeze at.
We were ranked again in the top 100.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing for us. They do everything that I hope my organization hopefully one day could do.
It's very hard to find good therapy, and I have a marvelous therapist every week at GMHC. Does fundraising, and obviously why not? It does serve your cause. You serve the same demographic. Does it take away at all from your own time and your own commitments in fundraising for No Cure, No Rest? No.
Not at all. So again, people personal donate to our team.
Yeah.
Right now we're at 769. We're in the $700 mark already. The AIDS Walk just
That's
opened
fabulous.
up trying to put together another fundraiser like we did last year, which we did at Fresco's Grand Cantina in Astoria. They have a great drag brunch, if anybody's ever interested. Fresco's Grand Cantina.
Just don't get your hair in my food.
So doing fundraisers like, something that if we do it at like a bar or something, everything we take in, that's going straight to the walk. Because that's what it's planned for. So when I need to do a fundraiser for my organization, it'll be done.
Yeah.
So fundraising for the AIDS walk, it's not something that takes away from my organization's mission and so forth. It just helps enhance visibility.
Yeah.
Because when we were there, I looked around and I see Montefiore Medical or this hospital, this, that. There were no nonprofits.
Yeah. Big pharma.
That's exactly, but there was no, I'm talking about a real small, grassroots, just started organization for the little that we raise. I feel that's a little.
It's all the same goal, right?
Yes,
I mean, it
it's
takes
going
a village.
all to the same place, but it gives us visibility as well.
In 2014, UNAIDS launched the 90-90-90 targets, which aim for 90% of people living with HIV to be diagnosed, 90% of those diagnosed to be accessing medical treatment, and 90% of those accessing treatment to achieve viral suppression by 2020. And the outcome came out to about 81%, 67%, 59% respectively. Do you feel hopeful at all that we can help meet those goals?
Well, it still depends on when you look around the world. Now this is global now.
Yeah.
This is not just United States, this is global. There's certain parts of the world where the people don't believe that this is an issue. We're talking about countries and people that barely have access to food. What makes you think they're gonna have access to getting tested?
Yeah, or treatment.
So those numbers are gonna be skewed because
disproportionately.
Yes, for healthcare.
Affected,
for healthcare, money.
Yeah.
So certain places that we're never gonna have.
There's inequities.
I don't ever think we're gonna hit 90-90-90, but I mean we're inching closer.
Yeah. 81%, at least globally, of having people diagnosed is not bad. Obviously, legislation can have a positive or an adverse effect towards the goal or the impact of HIV and AIDS. Recently, there was an effort to continue to address our domestic HIV response, particularly from the White House, including the proposal of funding for increasing funds for ending the HIV epidemic initiative. And part of that was proposing mandatory HIV prevention programs. Is your organization at all also civically engaged by way of advocacy, or are we just focusing on providing needed services?
Well, again, we're still in the infancy.
Yeah.
We're just turning 2, so we're nowhere near where we want to be. Well, I want to be able to provide testing, 4 or 5 days out of a week, out of an office.
Yeah.
Be able to go into the projects and set up a table and work in a community center and say we can provide tabling. And also provide service testing for other STIs as well. We're not there yet.
Yeah. Random question. Are you at all worried, concerned that we might be in danger of HIV and AIDS mutating before we get to a goal of eliminating it?
No, because it's mutated already. There's there's HIV-1, HIV-2. So it's different, it already has. I'm more of a threat, someone who's HIV negative to someone who's HIV positive than they could ever be to me. My common cold is their pneumonia. And all those conspiracy theories, we've heard them all, but it doesn't matter how it got here. It's here.
Right.
And it's going nowhere anytime soon. We're going into 4 decades, and we're nowhere closer to a cure. We're nowhere closer. I know you heard the stories. They've cured 5 people of HIV. This
Bone
is
marrow.
special treatment.
Yeah.
5.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Out of 86 million.
5.
Yeah.
5. Let's say that again for the people in the back.
I love those odds. I don't know what you're talking about.
5. So people still need to know their status.
If you could, Look into your camera on 3. For anyone out there feeling anxious, maybe they don't know their status, maybe they are confounded by not just the stigma, but of barriers, what would you say to them? And they are also worried that maybe they've contracted, they're not sure.
It's better to know than not know. And there are resources out there. You will have the help that you need. You will not be alone. The reason why people are getting infected is because they're not knowing their status.
And that's a great point too, because yes, you can look and find anything in an urban area, in a city, but there's a lot of barriers in rural areas that we obviously still have to address as a country as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Raymond, for everything, for stopping by, sharing a little bit of the story. You're going to hang out because we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
I got a game for you.
Okay.
You guys hang out as well. This is Junkie Jam Live featuring the founder and president of No Cure, No Rest. We'll be right back.